A bat covered an 11-year-old's nose and mouth. No bite marks. 19 days later, he had rabies, and 17 days after hospital admission, he died. So, here's our question. How can an encounter with no obvious wound turn deadly so fast, and why did this timeline move so quickly? We'll walk the path the virus takes, why the face is a high-risk location, and what this case really teaches. And we'll keep it grounded in the documented Ontario case, a brief report with a devastating arc. First, the timeline. Night 0, bat on the face. Day 19, rabies symptoms. Hospitalized and given supportive care. 17 days later, death. Why can rabies move quickly from a facial contact? Because it travels along nerves toward the brain rather than through the bloodstream. And, with the face, that road is short. Less distance along nerves can mean a shorter incubation before symptoms appear. But, how does no visible bite still count? Bat teeth and claws are tiny, and the nose and mouth have delicate, moist surfaces where virus-laden saliva can contact tissue. The case notes, no visible lesions, which is common with bat encounters, especially at night and on thin skin. Now, the silent window. Before symptoms, the virus is moving but not yet causing clear illness. That window is when prevention decisions matter most. In this report, that window was just under 3 weeks, consistent with a short nerve path from face to brain. Once symptoms started, the child was admitted and received supportive care. Care focused on the person's needs when the infection itself can't be reversed. Supportive care means stabilizing breathing and circulation, easing distress, and managing complications as they arise. 17 days after admission, despite that care, he died. The report is brief. The loss is profound. So what's the twist that answers our question? With rabies, location trumps appearances. A facial contact can be high risk, even if skin looks fine. That's why clinicians worry more about contact near the eyes, nose, or mouth. The nerve road to the brain is short. It also explains the family's decision. No blood, no wound they could see, so no help sought until symptoms appeared. Here's the hard part. By the time rabies announces itself with symptoms, options narrow dramatically. Important nuance, not every bat carries rabies, and not every contact transmits it, but the stakes are so high that caution guides decisions. Also, this is a single, concise report. We have the key facts, not every detail. The lesson stands, but the context is limited. So, how did no visible bite lead to rabies in 19 days? Likely through tiny, unseen entry at the nose or mouth, with the virus traveling a short nerve path to the brain. The takeaway: with bat contact, especially to the face or when you've been asleep, the quiet window before symptoms is everything. Reach out promptly to local public health or clinicians for guidance. Cases like this are recorded, so tragedy can teach. Hold the lesson gently and carry it forward. Answering our question, a bat on the face can cause fatal rabies without a visible bite, because tiny, hard-to-see entry at the nose or mouth lets the virus take a very short nerve route to the brain, matching that 19-day timeline. The concrete takeaway: if you ever have bat contact, especially near the face or during sleep, the crucial time to seek guidance is before any symptoms. Contact your local public health or your clinicians promptly. This turns a start case into prevention knowledge we can actually use.